What's up, you guys? It's Bree here. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Well, I'm back again with another What I Eat in a Day, sis, because you guys seem to really enjoy these videos. So I'm excited to share some more delicious and super easy meals that you can whip up together, especially if you're on a weight loss journey, sis, like I am. So if you're interested in seeing some of my low carb, low sugar, delicious meals, then just keep on watching. So per usual, every morning while I'm still fasting, I whip up my green tea. If you're interested in seeing what I put in it, then go check out my episode 1 of What I Eat in a Day. But I'm starting with my first meal of the day, which is roughly around 12:30. I'm gonna try to whip up an omelet. You know, you'll see the end result here, sis. It didn't quite turn out how I wanted it to, but yeah. So first things first, I always weigh out my sausage. This sausage right here is actually a smoked sausage. It's not my typical turkey sausage because my grocer's been out of it for a couple of weeks. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anywho, still really great taste. But I'm just measuring this out and I'm going to do 2 ounces. And then I cut up my veggies. This week I just used a slice of tomato that I diced up and a 1 slice of bell pepper. And I seasoned that with salt, pepper, and some cayenne. These are the eggs that I get. I've used these for quite some time. They just taste better to me than regular eggs. But anyway, do what you prefer, sis. Season those with just salt and some fresh cracked pepper and toss them in when my veggies are a little bit soft. Yeah, so here's where the fun started happening, okay? I added a little bit of Gouda cheese and some sharp cheddar. And you know, your girl, yeah, let me just let you watch. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing me fail miserably at flipping that omelet. You know, sometimes the omelet's in your favor, sis, and the next day it's just not working out, but that's okay. The flavor is still delicious. It may not look the best, but I'm telling you, it was right. It was right. But I just topped it with half an avocado and I sprinkled a little bit more cayenne pepper and some cheese on top just for garnish. But yes, I love omelets. I don't eat them often, but when I do, I just consider it a nice little treat, but easy, low carb, and it only took me maybe 10 minutes to whip up. So yeah. So now it's a little bit after 4 and I was feeling hungry, so it's time for my second meal of the day. Now this is my take on an empanada. So I had some leftover ground turkey that I had made like from a previous recipe that I wanted to go ahead and use up. So this is just roughly a little bit like 2.5 ounces worth of ground turkey, and I'm topping it with my sofrito sauce. It's just a bunch of like ground veggies. It really brings out good flavor in your food. And so now I'm heating up my olive oil that I'm going to use to fry this empanada with. And you really don't need much, just enough to cover the pan. And you guessed it, of course, I'm using my carb balanced tortillas, just warming that up really quickly. And I'm actually going to use a sharp cheddar cheese, that same cheese we use for our omelet. So just spreading that out around the tortilla, and then now that my meat and my sofrito sauce is well incorporated, I'm going to start plating that or placing that into my tortilla. So you can use as much or as little meat as you want, but based on my calorie count, 2.5 ounces was perfect. And so now I'm just going to start meshing that together. So the cheese starts to kind of melt. It's already melting actually before I place it into my olive oil. So now that my olive oil is nice and hot, I'm actually using my tongs to place that in the pan. But I'm also using it to kind of press together the edges so everything doesn't like ooze out. And this seemed to work perfectly. So I just like let it sit there for a couple of seconds so it can kind of meld together, especially the edges like around the bottom portion. So that worked out fine, and I just fried it in the olive oil for roughly maybe like 2 minutes or a little bit less on each side. And you guys, it came out so golden brown and crispy. Yeah, I was really surprised how nice, golden, and flaky that the crust turned out, especially with this being a low-carb tortilla. You honestly couldn't even tell, sis. And that's pretty much it, you guys. My turkey empanadas with a little side salad. It came out really, really good. Like I said, the crust was nice, brown, and flaky. So these are the ingredients that I use. You all know that I love the carb balanced tortillas. I like the regular flour ones, the wheat ones, the spinach and herb ones. They're all winners in my book. And then this is the olive oil that I used, in addition to that sofrito sauce I mentioned, and of course the sharp cheddar cheese. If you watch any of my other What I Eat in a Day videos, you know I love this simply vinaigrette dressing as well. So yep, if you have any questions over the ingredients, just leave a comment down below. And that's a wrap on this What I Eat in a Day video, you guys. If you'd like to see what I'm whipping up in the kitchen next, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, whatever you do in life, it's a breeze. Bye.